guys, Richard Retro here, back with another pickups video. I'm going to do two videos. One video is of last week's Easter Sunday. I just hadn't had time to basically just organise what I pick up and obviously to do a video. Also been car booing it this weekend. Picked up a couple of bits, but I also had some gifts from a friend. And no, not gifts from a friend. Yeah, gifts from a friend who knows I'm into retro games. So it's another person on Facebook. And I went to International Tabletop Day, which was in Plymouth. Yeah, basically board gaming day, just around the world. And one of the guys there just messaged me saying he had some box of games and consoles. I'll bring them along, make an offer, and then you just take the lot because they're only in boxes, either in the garage or just in the bedroom, just doing nothing. So I just gave him some money for that. So yeah, last Easter Sunday, I went to Plymouth. Like I've said previously, there was a couple car boots only on that day, only once a year. But which one do I go to? Because they started on the same time as some of the other car boots. So the normal car boots, they normally sort of like half the cars sort of disappear because they go into the other car boots. So I went to Lee Mill first. I thought let's go to Tesco's Lee Mill. That was closed, and I picked up quite a few stuff there actually. Because I've mixed it all together, I'm trying to remember where I actually got some of these stuff from. But my first pickup was Soap on a Rope, Pac-Man. I think I filmed this actually. This is all my car boot pickups. I'm just gonna do the whole lot because I can't even remember where I got some of the games from. Okay, Sega PC, Sega CD. So it's a PC game. So I just put that in my Sonic collection. The disc is in okay good condition. Windows 95. PSP Final Fantasy game. I've already got this, but this is good trade fodder. Sonic Rush. Yeah, the car boots were just full of people buying. It's getting ridiculous now. The car boots on Easter Sunday, it was just so many people just buying stuff, and yeah, there's not many. There doesn't seem to be many people like collectors like me. They all just seem to be all traders, double the amount as last year, and it's getting worse and worse each year. But some just trade fodder, the Fox and the Hound, and Finding Nemo, just some Disney films. Battlestar Galactica box set. This is the original series. So yeah, I think it's all there. It's all there in good condition. I love the original series. The reboot was pretty good as well. The reboot was really good. It did suffer from I think it was a writer's strike back in, was it 2005 or something? So there's one series where it was only like half a series. But yeah, the original. And they didn't have a dog. I remember the robot dog. Was it called Muffet? So I'm looking forward to watching Battlestar Galactica. Okay, where else? Oh yeah, just walking around, and this is just on a little trader stand. And there was this. I was thinking, oh, that's the Medal of Honor Rising Sun, limited edition 10. And when I opened it, it didn't have a game inside, but I already had the game, and I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to go. So I put my spare game in there. I'm not 100% sure what it's supposed to be actually in this tin. Yeah, Medal of Honor. So when I saw MOH, I'm like, yes, Medal of Honor, get in. But all the traders, much as I thought this is just a random like ammo box or something, because none of them touched that, and I was quite surprised that was still there. Okay, so PS2 games, I think they're like £1 to £2. Normally, if there's like two of them, I try and do it for like £1.50 or something, or three for like £2.50. So Xbox games, Fusion Frenzy, Fast Furious Fun. Some PS2 games. There's quite a few actually. There was another one. Oh yeah, another Xbox game, Star Wars, the video game Lego. Okay, Shadow of, is it Memories? Memoirs? Memories? I think this was the second or third PS2 game I actually played. And I remember, I haven't played it, I don't think I played it for years. I think I did finish it back in the day, but when I first played it, I kept on like muting myself. It says, you can't mute yourself. It's like, no, game over, you've met yourself. That's what I remember. Oh, I've got to give that a go, actually. Okay, Sonic Mega Collection. And this is obviously all the Sonic games for the Mega Drive. Yeah, there's like 3D, Beam Machine, a shitload of them. It was a really good collection. Resident Evil Outbreak, which I really enjoyed. Really enjoyed Outbreak. There's 4 or 5 characters, and you sort of go through and just different sides of their story. I remember back in the day, you could have players on the internet as well. So I used to go around my friend's house, and we used to just go on the internet. It's either that or the second one. I think this was the second, maybe the second one. When you can go on the internet and there'll be all like 4 or 5 of you all did different roles. Prince of Persia, not to be sold separate. So obviously this must have been the one that came with the bundle of PlayStation 2 box set, console and the game. Goblin Commander. This is a really funny game, and it's I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's actually on the PC, but it seems to be like a random sort of like Command and Conquer kind of game. But it is really funny. And it's 1 to 2 players, so next time I want to maybe when I do actually some filming, do some gameplays. I might just put out that on, just me and my mate, just give that a good go, just 2 players, see what it's like. Okay, Drakengard or Drakengard. I haven't played this for fucking years. Square Enix. Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto, yeah, the usual. You've seen all the Grand Theft Autos, haven't you? I don't know why I got 2 San Andreases. Resident Evil 4. It's in the 10. Not sure that one's. That was in my previous video. That one, I think. Reloaded. Legends 2, Tato, or called Tatio. Yeah, some good classic games what they are. Space Invaders DX, Space Invaders 95, Football Champ. It's like the worst football game ever. Dungeon Magic, oh that's so good. Lunar Rescue. God, I love this reliving. I'm sure I got this on the PS2, but yeah, that's that for the Xbox. One of the car boots, like I said, as soon as I see a box of cables, I always like looking there because sometimes you find random Saturn cables, Dreamcast cables. So I was searching through a box of cables, and I found these controllers in there. And I sort of guessed what they were, but I sort of put it on Facebook and Twitter, and it must be the Amiga CD pads. So this is the Amiga Hyperpad. There's one of these turbo hyper pads, is what they call it. I don't know what it's officially called. The Pro Pad. So to me, I don't have a Amiga 32 CD. So I don't think I have in my collection. So yeah, it says CD 32 just there. So really happy with getting them, and I think they were £3 for the pair actually. There are some stupid prices as well. There were some retro games, but like N64 was like £60 with like 1 game. It's like the worst, like WWF Nitro or something. I'm like, oh, this is rubbish, mate. Everything seems to be really inflated prices. Yeah, another sort of DVD box set, and it's Blade Runner. This is the tin edition. It looks fucking cool. It's got like a random hologram. Don't know if you can see that. That's still sealed. Then you got the box set there. And I can't be bothered to open it. I know it's all there because I got it out at the time. But this is like the director's cut, the original version. remastered version. Oh, so many different versions now. I think it's just come out in the cinema. I'm sure it has. You can tell I've been out because my hair, I went out last night, had a few beers. Yeah, too many beers. My hair is like massive. Okay, Tommytronic 3D. It's not as bright as I thought it would be, so I don't know if there's actually a problem with it. But it's not, yeah, it doesn't seem to be that bright. It might just be my batteries, so I need to change the batteries. And I can't quite see some of it. Makes a noise. I literally can't see hardly anything. Yeah, it might be the batteries are just not strong enough. It's still sound. It might just be it's absolutely fucked. I don't know, it's not as bright as I thought it would be. And that's the only one I've seen at a car boot over the years. And it's the only one in my collection. Okay, you can turn off that. Turn the sound off. Okay, usual toys. Tails. Sonic. Mario. A Pikachu. Sonic. So plushie with sound effects. And that's about it, I think. Oh no! Oh. Okay. There's a guy. He put a box out on the table. And everyone was just diving in the box of fun. Oh my god. And one guy just grabbed like the Game Boys. I think they were actually DS's. Yeah, one person grabbed the DS's and I just grabbed the bag and we sort of looked, I picked up the bag and he picked up the, really? And he picked up the DS's and we sort of looked at each other thinking, great, oh, I want that to go with this. And he's like, I want this to go with that. And I just said, oh, how much for the bag, mate? And he's like, oh, £3. So I quickly just gave him £3 and it's like walked away. At the time, I didn't even look what was in there. But I could tell, I literally just opened it, saw there was like 5 or 6 games in there. I've got £3, you can't go wrong. First thing when I sort of opened it, sort of when I actually got home, there was like a random mobile phone in there. So I got a Samsung mobile phone. No charge or anything. But this is the only game I sort of saw and thought, oh, I need this for collection, and that was the Game & Watch Gallery 2. I've got the first one. Ace Lightning. Dreadful game if I remember. Super Mario Advance. Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. And Scooby-Doo's Cyber Chase. Pokemon Pinball. Missing the battery cover. Pokemon the trading card game. Lord of the Rings The Two Towers. Spider-Man. See, there's lots of kids games there, but when I actually sell my like sci-fi comic conventions and I sell my SPs and stuff, these are the kind of games that I can just chuck in there free, and they'll just sort of like they just seal the deal really. So they're not worth that much, but I just put them with my SPs. I can sell the SPs for like £20, and they get like a random kids game, and the kids would be happy. This is the main one I wanted. I was surprised to find in there, and it was Perfect Dark. It's got the extra battery cover, so I guess it sort of like rumbles or something. I might have Perfect Dark in my collection, I'm not quite sure. That's literally what I saw. I remember just seeing this one and the Game & Watch Gallery, and I thought, oh cool, quality. Game & Watch Gallery 2, and I thought, yeah, that's worth. That's just worth £3 just for those two, whatever's extra. So after, I don't know, next time I do a car boot myself and try and sell my trash, I'll just put this on there, and the Afghan and the Iranian lizards, they'll come along and probably give me £3 or £4. How much for the mobile, man? How much? That's all they ever do. The Afghan lizards, they love the mobiles. They must send them back home or something. And for £5, I picked up shitloads of Warhammer. And there's about 100 figures. I'm not going to show you them all, but yeah, the guy wanted like £1 each, or no, 50p each per like figure, and I'm like, mate, I'll give you £5 and I'll take the lot, and that's it. So I looked through, and as long as there was 5 sort of like metal, some of them are missing their stuff, but I just searched through it all and glue it all back on. So when I found 5 sort of like metal heavy Warhammer figures, I thought, yeah, they're worth £1 each anyway. So there's lots of stuff in there. I'll be able to keep some for my sort of like Warhammer collection. Better trade some stuff in at game shops. Oh, it's all about the jetpacks. These are some old ones. So I'm really happy with all that. I also got these, some rather random collectibles. Tazes. Sorry, Tazos. Yeah. 2 of them I think are complete, 1 of them's semi-complete. There they are. They came with Walker's Crisps, if I remember correctly. I used to just buy bags and bags of Walker's Crisps. And I think they were £1 each, actually. I got it for £1 each. Or was it £5 for the 3? It might have been £5 for the 3. And I haven't seen anything like these at the car boots for ages. And then 5 minutes later, there's another guy selling them, and he had like 4 or 5 complete ones, and they were like 50p each. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. I got 2 complete ones and 1 incomplete for like £5, and this guy was selling like 5 complete ones for like 50p, and I'm like, oh, that's how the car boots go, isn't it? Quiet. Why is my thinking going off? Obviously I love my board games, so I picked up Harry Potter, Diagon Alley, the board game. Probably horrendous, but it won't go in the collection. I'll be able to just play it once like we normally do. Just play it once, just think this is rubbish, and I'll be able to just get rid of it. And Lord of the Rings. There's 2 different versions of this board game. One's really shit and one is good, and I took a gamble on this one, and this is apparently the good one. So I'm looking forward to actually just giving that one a go, because I love my board games, as you can tell. And that was it for Easter Sunday. So I was quite surprised. I actually got something. Normally I hardly get anything for car boots, but it was nice and sunny. It, the weather was predicted to be nice and sunny, and it yeah, I think I went to 5 or 6 car boots in the end. Quite a lot of travelling as always, but yeah, just happy with the finds I got. Okay, now let's try and put everything back. Cool, so thanks for watching. It's going to be my second part of my video. It's going to be the car boots and just pickups, gifts and that from a friend. So cheers guys.